most tennis players' footwork sucks. So the question is, why does your footwork suck? That's what we're going to be addressing in this video. There are normally kind of three main underlying things going on, so I'm going to give you resources and exercises to address all of them. So reason number one that your footwork probably sucks is because you don't actually work on it. Professional tennis players all practice footwork patterns. College players all practice footwork patterns. High-level juniors all practice footwork patterns. But for some reason, it's really hard to get adult tennis players to actually spend time without the ball practicing footwork patterns. But if you want better footwork, it is something that you need to do.
So to help you with that, I've created a footwork program. I'm going to give it to you for free. There is a link down in the description, so go click on that link, enter your email, and you can get a free footwork program.
Reason number two that your footwork probably sucks is because you're not able to read the flight of the ball accurately enough. Because even if you practice your footwork and you develop good habits, if you can't accurately read the flight of the ball, you can't judge distance and depth well enough, that prevents you from choosing the correct footwork pattern and setting up the right distance from the ball anyway. So that's normally a two-part solution. Part one is you have to kind of make it a priority within your practice, trying to read the flight of the ball, and there's different kind of exercises you can use where you're with a partner and you're trying to call out things as soon as they make contact. So maybe the height of the ball, whether it's going to your forehand or backhand, whether they're hitting topspin, slice or flat, how deep you think it's going to land, so you can do things like that.
And then the other side of it is that unfortunately most players' visual systems simply don't function well enough to enable them to read the flight of the ball, even if they try the things that I've just described. The good news though is that you can actually improve your visual processing speeds and ball recognition using brain-based training, and I've created a program to teach you how to do it. It's called Pro Ball Tracking Secrets. I'll place a link to it in the description so you can click on that link and learn more about it if you're interested.
Because what I want to do in this video is focus on reason number three that your footwork probably sucks, and that is lack of coordination. I have assessed hundreds of tennis players, and I find the vast majority of adult tennis players really lack coordination, especially in their lower body and especially in their feet and ankles. And hopefully it makes sense when someone explains it like this, but if you can't coordinate movements with your feet, it's going to be really hard to have good footwork. And I do find that most adult tennis players, even when you're showing them specific footwork patterns, they struggle to be able to do it at first because they lack the underlying prerequisite coordination. So all I want to do in this video is just show you a simple assessment / training exercise that you can start to work on. And then when you combine this with some of the other resources that I've already given you, it can make a massive difference. So the assessment is going to look very simple. I'm going to basically try and do a circle with my ankle. So the reason that we're doing circles is because that's a shape that requires your brain to coordinate. If I just move my ankle up and down, my brain doesn't have to think about that too much. But making circles actually takes a little bit of work from the brain. Now, this is the assessment and it's the training exercise. For the assessment portion, what we're looking at is, can I keep the rest of my leg still? And I could hold on if I need to. I'm just standing here out on court, but if you're at home, you don't need to make this into a balance assessment. You can just hold on. What we're focusing on is the coordination. So can I make the circle keeping the rest of my leg still? So when I do this, am I able to keep my knee still? Am I able to keep my shin still? Or does my whole leg start to twist because my brain isn't able to control the movement at the feet and ankle? Am I able to prevent it from kind of moving to the side, or does it do this sort of thing when I try and move it? So that's the first thing, and you want to try and do a full range of motion circle. So can I point my toes all the way down? Can I bring my foot all the way in, all the way up, all the way out? And can I make as big a circle as I can, keeping the shin still, keeping the rest of the leg still? The second part of the assessment is what the circle actually looks like. Is it a smooth circle where you're controlling the movement all the way around without other parts of the body moving? Or is it kind of really ratchety and twitchy and there's funny things going on and you can't make a smooth circle? So try it out, find out how you get on. Are you able to do the full circle? Are you able to isolate the ankle joint so the rest of the leg isn't moving? And then are you able to make a smooth circle, or do things start to twitch? So that's the assessment. I recommend going slowly. Most people go too quickly at the start. It's basically something that we do as humans. We try and, compensate for lack of good quality movement by going quickly. And this is something you see a lot from players when they're trying to play in the service boxes and do mini tennis. They're swinging really hard and they can't actually keep it in the service boxes. It's the same sort of thing. So start slowly and assess the quality. because we can then turn this into a really simple training exercise. And the first training exercise is practicing it. Can I do that? Can I make the circle nice and smooth? And then you can work on it at different speeds. So can I do a 10-second circle that's smooth? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, back the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just to speed the video up a little bit. So can I do it slowly? And then can I make accurate circles quickly? So you can start out slowly, but then over time, once you've got good quality slow movements, work on being able to do it quicker and quicker, still keeping the rest of the leg still. So that's kind of the basic variations of the training exercise. And then we can actually do that with our foot in different positions. So can I bend my leg into this position and still make good quality movements with my ankle? Can I have my leg out in that position and make good quality movements with my ankle? Can I have my leg behind me? And this is something that a lot of players struggle with. So can I take my leg behind me and then can I create and coordinate movements in that position? So once you've got the hang of the basic circle, you can start to vary it. And again, we can do different speeds in all those positions. So this seems really simple, but try the assessment, see how you got on. Leave me a comment down below. Were you able to keep your legs still? You might need to watch you back on camera to tell. Was it was it smooth? Was it shaking around? What was going on? And then start to work on this training exercise along with the other resources that I've given you down below. Okay, thanks for watching. Let's change it. We need to make it so that you don't have sucky footwork. Work on all 3 elements and things will really improve within your game.